So sanibonani grade 11s. So nje namhlanje into engizoyenza so wenza revision from grade 10. A revision yama exponential laws. So my exponential laws, we have just a few laws. So law number 1 is siyazi vele ukuthi ngibaba ngayikhumbuli, it's x so when we have exponents and base wawo ayafana and siyazi multiplier, we add exponents wakhona. So when we're having same bases being multiplied, we add their exponents. And then so law number 2 is that when we're dividing same bases, so what do? We subtract their exponents. So when it's divider, exponents are 2, and then base wakhona afana yabo x no x, then exponents wakhona a no b or minus. And then law yethu ngathi is 3. So is that when we are having number variables are raised to an exponent, what do this exponent is a multiplier exponents walo variables lawo. So a is a multiply exponent ga x, a yaphinda multiply exponent ga y. So into soba nayo lana sizoba no x to the a and then y to the a. Since some exponents got x no y go 1 1, so that's why 1 times a. And then same thing, even see masses divide and maybe see the x over y, and then see multiplying exponent ga a. So exponent ga a is a multiplier, exponent ga x is a multiply exponent ga y. So this over now is that x to the power of a over y to the power of a. And then law 2 I think has 4 to the a and then to the b. So we know what exponent b is a multiplier, exponent ga x which is a, and then this is over no x to the ap. And then law 2 is 5 is that any number raised to the power of 0 is equals to 1. So anything raised to the power of 0 1. And then S6 is that when we have exponents raised to a base raised to a negative exponent, to remove that negative we say 1 over x to the a. So must ne base and then exponent yakho ni negative. So who's the suselo negative means it 1 over. So must it 1 over negative samsuza. Must siyibhala say positive. Yeah. So yiwo nje exponential laws lana ukuthi ekumele ukuthi wazi and ukwazi ukuthi apply. Yabona, so manje asingene nje kuma problems and then sikwazi ukuthi apply lama laws lana ubone ukuthi apply kanjani. Okay guys, so let's say we have the example so that but simplify the problem so we see lana ukuthi sinama exponents and higher times ana. So we don't have terms, we only have one term ku numerator, one term ku denominator. So into kanje singayenza kanjani? So into emele siyenze ne kumele sithathe composite numbers, so break it down into product of prime factors. So ngisho ukuthini ngalento le? So we see lana ukuthi remember siya simplify. We have 22 and then we have 6. Okay, just to give you a revision between composite numbers numbers that have two prime factors. Remember, prime factor is a number that can be divided by 1 in itself. You understand? It can be multiplied or divided by 1 or by itself. For example, let's say like 2. You can say 1 times 2 can be multiplied by 1 in itself to get 2. Or 3, prime number, because we can say 1 times 3 can be multiplied by itself and and 1. But then masikhuluma ngo4 kuze uthole 4 ngathi 2 times 2. You don't even need 1 2 times 1. You can multiply 4 ngo 2 times 2. So 2 is prime number. So lama prime numbers, they can be multiplied by 1 in itself. It's multiplied by 1 and itself. So I'm a composite 4 6 because 5 is prime number. So 6 we can say 3 times 2. Then 7 prime number because we multiply 7 1 times 7. I was multiplying. So my prime numbers, they have 2 prime factors. So my composite numbers, they have 2 prime factors, but my prime number, they have multiply 1 naleyo number leyo. So into mele siyenze la mele start wonke ama composites ama number kahle that you can break down into ama prime factors. For example, njengoba ngisho to 6, it's a composite to 6. Ama composites sikhomba u6 uyakwazi ukumhlula futhi into 3 times 2. Ufithu 3 no 2 ama prime numbers. So mele ushintshe ke manje lama composites la into ama prime factors. So 11 prime number because ayikho enye number ngaphandle ko 1 times 7 esingathola ngayo 11. U3 prime number because ayikho enye number esinga-times u3 ngaphandle kusithi 1 times 3. So mele shintshe lezi ke manje. So 6 njengoba bese siyenzile la 6 we can say 3 times 2. Then maybe with my brackets and then to the power of 2x and then times 11, right? 11 to the 2x and then over 22 22 prime number because we can say 2 times 11 we get 22. So which means a composite we can break down 2 into 2 times 11 to the power of 2x minus 1 times 3 to the 2x. So ama composites amakhulu just like u2, just ukunika nje trick ukuthi ungadila kanjani u12 22. So into yenzayo udivide ngo2, divide nga lowest prime number. So lena so divide u22 simdivide ngo2, umdivide ngo2 kusala bani? Kusala 11. And then uyachecka futhi ukuthi le number le can ungayidivide futhi ngenye prime number. So asikhona ukuthi divide ngo2, ngo3 or ngo5. So then which means 2 no 11. Ukuze sithole u22 we can say 2 times 11. Which is yiyo lento lila. And then let's say maybe just for the example we had maybe with 30, maybe with 30, yeah, 30. So then some divider, you divide on 2 because 2 is lowest prime number 2. Then one divider with 30 on 2 salo 15. Then 16 is divider on 2 no squares, but on 3 is corner on 3. One divider on 3 salo 5. 3 times 5 15. But to 5 as well would seem divide 40 even more. So 2, 3, no 5. I'm a prime factors got 30. So we can say 2 times 3 times 5 to get to 30. So I want lending in zili, into is in zili la for 22. So and then, so let's see solve my brackets with. So 2 is multiply my exponents. So 3 to the 2x times 2 to the 2x and then times 11 to the 2x over and then now 2x minus 1 is a multiplier, exponent got 2 and exponent got 11. So mau checker kama rules wetu. So one example ya apply kule ukuthi when we have multiply into z2 exponent ngaphandle times zo2 like individual x yabona no a no y no a. So yabona ukuthi la kusebenza lena ilo yama exponents. So yabona nje ukuthi if ama laws wakho ongawazi kahle for ama exponents then uzoba nenkinga la kusolve la. Then 2 is about 2x minus 1 times 11 to the 2x minus 1 and then times 3 to the 2x. And then say simplify manje even further. Kumele silungisele because sizoba nenkinga la. So phezulu is 3 to the 2x times 2 to the 2x times 11 to the 2x, then over. And then we have when we have 2, let's say times 2 squared is equals to 2 to the 3, adding our exponents. So siyakwazi manje kusuka la size ngapha mas simplify just like this one, because basinike lana u 2 to the 2x minus 1, and then we can return to be 2 to the 2x times 2 to the minus 1, because more times as we 2 zikunikeza like le exponent le form so. So you into so apply kulezi, because it's not 2 to the 2x minus 1 times 11 to the 2x minus 1. So sifuna kahle ibase yodwa a1 ibe ne exponent yayo a1, abe nama exponent ekunama terms ayi2. So 2 to the 2x minus 1, so the para is 2 to the 2x times 2 to the minus 1, and then times 11 to the 2x minus 1, so the para is 11 to the 2x times 11 to the minus 1, and then times 3 to the 2x. And then in the sibhekayo manje amabase afanayo, so we can see where we base 3, we have 3, okay, afana, and then we can say 3 to the 2x lona, and then because la even base in 2x maya phezulu exponent yakhona change sign, so it's minus 2x. And then looking at any base of 2, and then it's going to base for 2 no 2, so now I'm a base, so it's going to be times 2 to the 2x exponent ga 2 lona maya phezulu izoba negative minus 2x, then exponent ga 2 lona maya phezulu izoba positive because the negative is plus 1. And then sibheke any base 11 no 11 no 11, so izoba times 11 to the 2x, so exponent ka 11 lona is 2x maya phezulu izoba negative minus 2x, and then lena it's negative 1 maya phezulu izoba positive 1. Since I solve again, so this is 3 2x minus 2x is 0 times 2x minus 2x is 0 plus 1, it's 2 to the 1 times 2x minus 2x is 0 plus 1, it's 11 to the power 1. So 3, any number to the power of 0, it has to 1, so it's over times 2 times 11, so it's equals to 22. Zabona guys, so into bebalekile la ukuthi uyazi enginoticile is to know who break down ama composites into ama prime factors. That was like number 1, bebalekile ukuthi uyazi ukuthi break lezi, and then number 2 apply ama laws wakho, ama laws of exponents, so bebalekile ukuthi uwazi la. Okay guys, nayi example yethu like nala bathi simplify le problem. So there's something esibonayo la ukuthi kahle kule problem le we have, notice nama terms ayi2, sine term 1 phezulu ne term 2, and then nasezantsi sine term 1, so we have 2 terms phansi naphezulu. So masinama terms when siyazi ukuthi manje factorize. So almost the first step, it was to change our composites into our prime factors. So we can see last no 2 prime number, 5 prime number, 5 prime number, 3 prime number, 5 prime number. So I won't last number composites, so won't kill my number, they are all prime numbers. So we don't need to change anything into composites, and then we need to manage like expand lane. See we put in this form, like each base is an exponent d1, so about 2 times 5 to the x plus so break lena to 5 to the x times 5 to the minus 2, and then all over it's 3 times 5 to the x times 5 to the 1, and then minus 7 times to the 5x times 5 to the minus 1. And then njengoba bengishilo ukuthi sinama terms sibona ngama signs, that is positive no negative. So yabona sino positive lana nala sino negative. So ihlula ama terms, so that's why bengithi lay term 1 lay term 2, because ihlula i negative signs, and then lay term 1 na lay term 2 ihlula positive signs. So we need to factorize. So we see lana ukuthi 5x common kule term 1, term 1 low term 2, low term 1 low term 2. So we see la 5x common ku term 1, 5x common futhi ku term 2. So lay term a1, why? Is because it's separated on times. So it dot, it means times. So magnitude 2 times 2, it's the same thing as magnitude 2 dot 2. For laba bangayazi like aba confused with manje dot yani. So lana 5 to the x no 5 to the minus 2 bahlule times, so by term a1. But manje masihlule isign then amathema i2. La phezulu ke sithatha I common factor yethu futhi 5 to the x. So masithatha 5x ku term 1 uzosala u2, and then plus masithatha 5x ku term 2 uzosala 5 to the minus 2. And then looking at amathema aphansi ku denominator yethu, we see ukuthi naye u5 like 5 to the x common, nangapha 5 to the x common. So naye siyamthatha 5 to the x, then masimthatha ku term 1 kusala 3 times 5, and minus sithatha 5 to the x lana kuzosala 7 times 5 to the minus 1. So ke since lezi zifana kwenzakalani zokhanselana, siyakhanselana, and then zosala no 2 plus 5 to the minus 2 all over 3. Okay, 3 times 5, like sayazi ukuthi 3 times 5 it's 15 minus 7 times to the minus 1. So yabona ke manje somele sidile the numerator still ne denominator. So I know abanye bangaba confused like when it comes to this step ne, so ngizosenza ngapha like one by one. So we have numerator yethu sibe ne denominator yethu. So with numerator we have 2 plus 5 to the minus 2. So senza kanjani? So it's about 2 plus 1 over, because funa ususa the negative exponent, 1 over 5 squared, and then siyazi ukuthi is about 2, even if ngena next ku 2 siyazi ukuthi is always over 1, and then it's plus 1 over 25, and then it's funa common factor of which 25 divided by 1 it's 25, 25 times 2 it's 50, and then plus 25 divided by 25, that's 1 times 1, that's 1. So siyazi manje lena kuzoba 51 over 25. So ku numerator yethu njalo. And then when it comes to denominator yethu is no 15 minus 7 times 5 to the minus 1. So lena mele sisuse negative exponent, it's 15 minus 7 times 1 over 5. So siyazi is about 15 over 1 minus 7 times 1, that's 7 over 5. So sifune common factor of 5 divided by 1 it's 5, then 5 times 15, so it's 75, and then minus 5 divided by 5 is 5, it's 1 times 7, that's 7. So 75 minus 7 is 68 over 5. So with denominator yethu so 68 over 5, then we numerator yethu so 51 over 25. So siyazi lana ukuthi no 51 over 25 over, and then ngaphansi sino 68 over 5. So mayiso mina ngithanda ukuyibhala ngale ndlela engiyibiza ngayo. So sino 51 over 25 divided by, it's 51 over 25 divided by 68 over 5. 68 over 5. kuzoba lula ukuthi uyisimplify because siyazi ukuthi kumele sichange division sign into a multiplication sign. So kuzoba 51 over 25 times 5 over 68. And then siyazi isiphezulu za multiplier it's 51 times 5 over 25 times 68. Siyazi ukuthi u5 yangena ku25, so it's 5 ngina u5 kay1, 5 ku25 kay5. So it's 51 times 1 over 5 times 68. 1 times 1, that's 51, and then 5 times 68 sinikeza 340. So when it comes to our exponents, yeah, so now example ebesiyenza. So there's something engifuna ukuthi sinote. That's why my examples lana ngiwabhale in 2 colors. So we have like 2 types. So type 1, so this is type 2. Type 2 we have like 2 terms. And njengoba ngisho ukuthi masinama terms kumele senzeni, kumele sifactorize. And then type 1 yena ngibhale ngapha futhi. So this was type 1. Okay, ngibiza type 1 guys, like ngibiza my type 1. So type 1 we had like 1 term with denominator and numerator. So we didn't need to factorize lana. Khona le inama term ayi2 bekhona le ene term ayi1. Maybe ngaba more than 2 terms, but khona le ne term ayi1 bekhona le nama terms like ayi2. And then akusho ukuthi ama composites apply kule ene term ayi1 phezulu naphansi. Ama composite numbers ukuwashintsha into ama products of prime factors, leyo kumele si apply kuzo zoyi2. If nama questions ngabhala ama question wenu guys, like ma comments, and then uzozama ukuthi ngiphendule. So sale kahle.